Beck and Wendy here tonight for your stream.
How is everyone tonight? Sorry, I'm trying to find the chat. Here we go. Woohoo! Can everyone hear us okay?
Just give us a hey in the comments that you can hear us okay.
There's no viewers. Oh, hello.
Beck, Joyce is asking if we went live.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. It's 6.
There's 6. Hey. How you going? Yes, another lady, Jennifer. That's a bit better. We're just, saying quick hello, making sure everything's working.
Is this, and the
Hey,
sound's
Ma.
okay?
This is, from what we've been told, the first duo live that xTool's done. So let's see. Let's see how we go. I'm going to be more so behind the scenes, pressing buttons and helping. And we've been busy testing today and making stuff. So it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be awesome. We're going to run over the new halftone generator as well in studio and play around with that for a few little projects that we've created. So
I think you're ready to get into it.
I think so. Let me. Is that the right? Okay. So we're going to connect up to our printer. It's just started pouring rain, so touch wood, everything's awesome. We're going to run through putting DTF onto leather, different applications, and going through the halftone generator to show you how to make it look good and remove what you need to get a really cool result. So we have been playing around today. We've been making some little DTF on leather purses. Is that which started out as basic leftover little bits of boring color leather. Woo. So we are going to go through, and I'm going to pretty much show you the process to get the best result on your leather with your halftone generator. So I won't be able to see the chat for a little while. I'm going to go into studio so you can all see my screen. Is that good? Okay. I always have this little white strip at the top of my apparel screen. So anyone who doesn't know xTool Studio, this is our software we use this is the apparel printer software in Studio that we use to do our DTFs. And today we're going to go through a few different purse things, which I have got prepared. We've got a heap of little ones cut out that we're going to make look awesome. And we also have a couple of larger pouches that we will do, and we will show you the difference with just printing the whole color on it and then doing the halftone with the same print. Okay. Let's go. So to start with, I have this, which I also have. Sorry, it's in hats. We're going to go into the halftone maker because this is where we play around and we can remove what colors we need. It saves us on ink and we can get some really cool results. And I'll show you the difference. So we're going to go create new. Whoop. this already here. So we are going to do it on the pink leather. So we're going to focus on that right now. It does step you through what you do here, which is really cool. And you can play around and get like fine tune the results you want. So we are going to do the little of this instead of selecting a color, and we're going to take out what is closest to that, which is come over here. And our background color is the same. You can see that it's taken a lot of like a quite large dot size out for this stuff, because we're still trying to keep the real pretty stone sort of effect with the gold through it. We're going to make our dot size a lot smaller. So we're going to reduce that right down. Then we will keep our dot angle there a bit. It worked out best around 45. You can change your dot angle and you can see how everything changes when you're doing that. But again, the preset at 45 works really, really well from what we've used so far. I am maximizing the print width and making it a lot bigger because then that gives me a better image to adapt my ratios with. Keep it as that, and we will keep that. Now you get so many exports out of this for free. I'm just going to import that straight to the canvas, and I'll show you the difference between the original and this one. Sorry, it's raining, so the internet's being a bit terrible. Okay, so this is our original with the full everything. And this is what it's given us. It's taken out a lot of the extra colour. So these that come in here, I have created from our cut file for our leather pouches, we've just created a compound vector so we can actually cut it out of these, mask it and get what we need. So we will mask it so we get the perfect shape of our leather pouch there, and that then therefore we have all the holes, so we don't have to muck around getting the little bits out of the holes later on, really, which is good. We'll do that again with these. I'm going to reduce that down a bit, and we're going to mask that again with our vector. So now we've got both our purses. I'm going to position them on here, ready for our prints. Anyone not sure why I have a white line at the top of my page? Sometimes the very first print of the day, the top little bit of glue doesn't cover very well, but me putting a white box at the top of the screen, of the canvas, it will detect that it needs to put powder on earlier. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes if you just have your image up here, it will miss that first little bit, so it's safer to have that there so you're not affecting your actual prints and having to reprint. Okay, we're going to do those. And we've got, now we have also a couple of little black ones of these. So we'll do a couple of them as well. We'll bring our little vectors over. We want our gold effect on our black. Now we can go in and size and position that wherever we want to. I think that it worked out. It was best about. Yeah. And then we'll mask it. It doesn't look like it's very much, but I guarantee you the results will be really cool. And we will go and do the same one. So this is the same as this, but it has not had the black removed with the half tone like we did here. I will go back into the half tone thing actually and show you now. Sorry, I need to go back into this one. Oh, oops. Where's the other that? Sorry, I had the other files there before. Why does it keep doing this one? I had the one preset in there that I was going to show. It showed up before when I went into it, but it's not. I don't know how to go back. That's okay. We'll go over half tones with that one again with the little bag, the little pink bag when we get to that. We'll change up the half tone a bit and show you a different like different dot variation and angle just to show you the difference in those. And again, it depends what you are putting it on. If you want to get like a pop culture style look on black t-shirts and stuff, you would do it completely different to this. This is just what we're doing to take out the colors we need to make our little bag pieces vibrant without having to waste that extra ink. So just go little masking. Oh, stop being silly. Oh, it's going to yell at me actually because it's on angle. So we'll do these ones. I am going to move these to canvas though because this is my play canvas. So I have other canvases here for other little projects we've done. So, woohoo! It is saying the DPI is low on that. If you do get those warnings, we'll have to unmask it. And then we can go in here and you can just use the, if your res is too low, or you can reduce the image and hope that your pixels up. What's it at now? Now we've got no warning here saying it's too low, so that's probably the best way. Mask. Done. Awesome. All right. It doesn't take very long to print. It's really cool. So these settings over here are pretty good. If you're using the halftone generator, you don't really have to muck around with this stuff. If you're doing your fades and that yourself, you can adjust all your inks, your feathers, your white ink reductions, and play with all of that through there. It does give you the options to change it. You can get some pretty cool effects with all that stuff. You can choose everything, your mirror essentially, unless you're doing stuff backwards. But yeah, you can turn it off if you need to. Now we've got the printer. I'm just going to quickly check. Yeah, our humidity's right. So you have to have the humidity above sort of 55 and below 80. If it's too low, you start getting streaks in your. Where did I put the chameleons? You start getting streaks in your print and stuff doesn't work properly. The little print patchy. I don't know where I put the chameleons, but you will get lines in your prints and it looks terrible. You have to have your environment controlled, so humidity right. We've got a pretty good temperature in here at the moment. It's freezing outside, but oh, you found them. You're amazing. Thank you. Okay, so I hope, hang on a second, I'm just going to. Where is. Okay. So this is like a really good one. Everything's quite even. It's kind of really hard to show you on this camera. I might have to go to the other one. So this is very even. We've got a nice even blue, and our print is very clear. This one is terrible. You can see streaks through him. He's got his white's all blotchy. It's not come through as a solid. So it's a lot different. And you can actually see the lines in him. Is it connected still? Are we still connected? And you can really see the difference between them both. So he looks a lot more washed out. Sorry guys, I kept saying on my screen that we'd lost connection. So your environment control is very important when you're printing. Hence why our shake and bake is in this tent, because it's a lot easier to control the temperature in. Oh, voice is double. Hang on a minute. Is that better? Okay, That's clear. So we're going to go for it. We are going to send it. It's really cool here. It will give you the estimated time for the print. It then will go through the bake through the oven because we have the all-in-one. Yeah, you can calculate your cost of your prints. If you want to work out your costings and that's all in there. It's an awesome feature. I'm going to go for it and send it to here. Woo. Okay. Yep, it's picked it up. And yes, we're going to now, while this does its thing, I will. It's being slow. It's being very slow. But we're going to do our first giveaway, okay? The first giveaway, I want everyone to start writing winner, winner, chicken dinner in the comments and continue doing it until we say stop. And one of the hosts in the back room is going to see who's the last person to say it. And then we're going to give them a prize. The first round is a $50 gift card. Let me. Okay. While that does that as well, and you're playing in the comments, typing your lives away, I will show you on the screen. I'm going to minimize this and go up over to my other canvas, my first canvas up here. And I'm going to show you what the difference for in these ones. So the half toning, we ran the same dot angles, dot size, everything, just took different colors out for the different colored purses. Now, this, stop. Sorry, I'm just going to just randomly yell stop. No more winner chicken dinners. So this one's the full print on the pink leather. And then this one here, sorry, this one here, we took all of the, I did the wrong one. This one here, we took all of the pink out of the background and we've got him there. We've also got that one done with the black removed. Ooh, to get that effect. Is it blurry or is it okay? So it's just how much, yeah, you will play around with it, what colors you want to take out, what your start theme looks like. Because we chose the, these are just like off-cuff leathers from some things I've done that are scrap, so we want to make them beautiful and be able to reuse them. So we're just playing around, taking out and working out that the halftone generator is like the easiest thing in the world to use to get these effects, which is cool. Now, sorry, I'm trying to find the screen again. I'm a little bit. Okay. The print head's being a little bit, it's all being a bit slow because it's pouring rain and our internet is being terrible. Who won the winner chicken dinner? Congratulations, Bell Chook. Woo. Congratulations, you won the $50 voucher. Shoot a message to Joyce and she will help you out with that one. Okay, while we're going to go over and turn the heat press on while this does its thing for a bit, I'm going to get that warmed up so we can show you wool flames. Okay. Oh. You can see how amazing that gold is coming out in the printer there. I might try and get a bit closer. I just can't see too clearly. And we'll get a couple of pieces of leather prepared and warmed. We always do a little pre-press with everything first, just to make sure that there's no extra moisture in it. If there is extra moisture in it, you will have trouble with your DTFs not sticking or adhering properly to your leather. They will like look wrinkly, and that will start peeling very fast. So we want to make sure we get that all the extra moisture out of them first. So we will go over and I will start doing some pressing. And getting these warmed up. We would have everything connected, probably more cameras, but it's difficult at the moment. The internet's being horrible. That's nearly at the end there, so I'm going to move it over first. I'm trying to see the screen. Okay. We've got some of the okay. Now we're just using the first little smart, oh, it's not smart press, little heat press. But xTool out, and this is the little mat that goes with it. We're just getting any extra moisture out of our pieces. And we just press it for the same heat and time as we do for the DTFs for this, which for the leather, it's between 140 to 150 degrees for 10-15 seconds, and it seems to work pretty awesome. Let's get him out. Let's do another one. Oh, you can see how much moisture there is already. Okay. Lots of moisture. I do have a couple of different of the black leathers. So one's a bit more textured and others quite flat as well. So you'll be able to see the difference with that as well. Okay, let's see. Okay, got them ready. Now I'll run over and check how long's left in the oven. We've still got a little bit left. It's at 58%. So I think now we will do another giveaway. No? Nah, not yet. We'll hold out. We will go through. I'll lay all these out so when we press them you can see. We are going to do other project other than leather. Just we'll get this all ready. Just so when they're all pressed, you can see. We're at 80%. Okay, so I will go back into our studio. We're going to open another project. Actually, we'll open a new one. Okay, we'll go into our apps. I'm going to just quickly. get different graphic. Oh, yes. So we can show you some extra cool stuff. Just finding it. Everything's taking longer to load. All right. Okay. We will create new. Go through here. Now we've got a black t-shirt here that we're going to play around with. These guys. Now, before I go through all that, this is what our print looks like at the moment. Can you see that nice and clearly? I'm hoping the black's not washing it out. And the minute I'm just going to make sure we start this print so that can run in the background while we are doing this stuff. So go here. Now we want to knock out, because we're doing a little logo on a black tee. We want to knock out black. We're going to use him. And yes, it's black. So next we're going to, these ones we're going to make a little bit different. Okay, so you can play around with all these settings again, and your angles. We've been playing around to make this look more pop artish. I think it was about 50 or 52 that we... Yep, change your dot sizes. So you can make it huge if you want to. Or you can just do little. So these are just different ways we can use the halftone generator. You can actually get some really cool effects out of it. You can do your strokes as well if you prefer that. Ooh, that looks really cool. Let's try that one. I haven't done the liney one yet. Why not? Let's do it. We will import that to our canvas. Okay, got that. I'll go back in there and we'll go, and we'll make a dot one as well and put them together. Okay. Usually these little chest pieces. I'm going to crop that down a bit. We can mock these up on t-shirts if we want to get a good size, but I know these logos, so I know that we are just going to make them 70 mil high. If I was doing bigger shirts, I would make them a bit bigger though. This is sort of for medium to extra large. which you can mock up in over here. In here, it's really cool. You can pick your t-shirt, a hoodie. There's a different with tote bags. There's a few different options in here. You can change it to the front or the back. Now, this is a front left chest piece. Going on a black t-shirt, so let's make our there and unfreeze. Nice. You can change the sizes. It does only go up to, I think it's 2XL, I'll just say, for mock-ups in here. I'm not sure if that's going to be added or changed later on, but it works for now. Usually if we're doing bigger sizes, we'll just scale it up to suit the size t-shirt ourselves. You can apply scaling in here from doing your mock-up, which is really cool. You can download, sorry, I should have showed you. You can download your mock-up images for your t-shirts and that as well after you've mocked it up. Just here, so you can download it if you're doing stuff for customers to send them a preview. Oh, that's perfect. 70. So, 70, 79. Okay. Now I am going to go here and steal my white bar. And we will print a couple just for comparison. I might actually do a couple more just so I have a bit extra film there, because I have had it crinkle on a little one before, but it's nothing serious. It just didn't feed into the track right on mine. Okay, that is 1:57. You can calculate again, so it can like show you the difference if you were calculating it as a full color image before you actually print it. So, but you can see in it that it's taken a lot more ink out. Whoop, it's there. Okay, I will go over here. Oh no, don't turn off on me. Very easy when you print out on a gang sheet. Just make sure you've got enough room to cut around your designs, so you're not having to go very, very, very close to the edges and cut around things. Just make sure you got a couple, like 2 or 3 mil between each thing, so you've got a clear path in case the scissors run a little bit and you won't cut into your ink. Now, there we go. So I'm going to cut through here. Throwing them away. I have bigger scissors, but I am chaos, so I don't know where they are right now. They get put down and lost. Okay, we have got all our designs separated. And maybe now's a good time for our second giveaway while we're mucking around getting these ready. Now this one's a little bit cheeky. You would have, if you've been paying it. What?
It's here. So, yeah.
One moment. Can everyone see host comments on our stream as xTool? Okay. We are going, well, we have dropped a little code word in the comments. And it will be from us hosts in the comments. It's been shared a couple of times. It is a cheeky little code word. And whoever finds it and gets it correct will win the $100 gift card. Okay, sorry, just getting this line. Run away and peek at the printer, sorry. Okay, we've got it at sitting at 150 right now. At 12 seconds. So there should be, I can't see the chat over here. Now, leather gets really hot. I do have a solid aluminium block that I use to cool it down quicker for the peel. I'm going to pop him aside for a second and we'll get another one going. This one's cool. So this bit of leather, it's just like damaged. Marks that we can't get out, little scratches that just from being everywhere and thrown into a pile and into a pile. So this one we'll cover with the full one to cover all these ugly bits and bring him back to life. And okay, give it another press. I have a little really thing, which is really good if you have. We do this at a higher pressure as well. I've got it medium to firm at the moment because we want it to adhere quite well. And if you don't give it enough, it will peel up quite quickly. So just give this a little. Okay, let's do a look. And we can do our gold effect ones now to show you. The difference. And well, the not so much difference, more and how much ink you save by stripping out those extra back colours and toning it down. Sorry, black is harder to align. Okay. I'll just be a little careful because I just moved it anyway. I can't find my heat tape, or else I would have heat taped it. But again, I put things down and I lose them within a minute. So he's there. He is there. And let's do it. Okay. Press it again. Our gold did not come out on that print. I didn't think it came out. That's okay. Okay, let's give him. It's very hot. Let me move them aside. And we will bring this guy back over. In a second. And this was our terrible scratched up one. Now you see it is a little tiny bit oversized, but that's okay because once it's adhered properly to your leather, the tiny little bits literally come off because everything else is stuck so well. And I like to keep everything when I feel it low, and as low as I can, to avoid any potential edge peel in case there has been a slight cold spot on your heat press. But let's look at that. How awesome is that? It's pretty amazing. So we've still got our nice leather inside. We can line that if we want. We've cut out all our holes so we don't have to worry about that. These are no stitch, so we can just whip these together and they look awesome. We only attach like a little, what do they call it? The little knobby things to close them. Like we had to put one of these things on the front just so we can pop that through. on our purses. And we've just brought that terrible bit of leather back to life. Okay, we're running out of time. I want to really get these onto black t-shirt to show the difference with the halftone, mucking around with the halftone to get different effects. So you can see that it all comes down to what effect you want, and there's a lot to play with. So you can do strokes, you can do dots, you can make them, you can adjust them quite a lot. We didn't go super into depth because we only have a short, like an hour period of time. If we had all the time in the world, we would explain 100 times more things. So I'm showing you just on a waist tee. So we always have a test t-shirt, especially when we're doing new prints. If we want to do bulk orders with our, like with taking colours out and doing halftone stuff, we always do a test. So we always have a couple of things to test on to make sure it works out perfectly. Again, everything you pre-press, get the moisture out, make sure the t-shirts are very linty. So we'll give this a lint roll as well. Where to put my, there it is. And at the press. It's a cotton tee, so I just bumped it up a little bit in temperature to 160. Get that. The lint roll. I've lost the lint roll. That's okay. I literally just had it. The lint roll. Let's do. Okay. Roll. And cool it down a bit. I cool it down to the top so you can comfortably touch it. People say hot peel. I don't hot peel. I always make sure everything's pretty. And again, every time I peel, I try and keep my film extremely low. So I always try and just chase it with my other hand. So I will keep that low and I will chase that too. Then our second press. Okay, and anytime I'll bring all these over to the other. There. So I will bring his over in 1 second. And shit, we're running out of time. Okay, I'm bringing his over. Okay. So we've gone from this. I haven't got the button out, but to this. And then we've got our differences in our golds here, just playing around with the half tone stuff. Now that one's a full one on an average bit of leather. And then that was changing the angle of the dot angle. So it's slightly different colors than that. Then this one we stripped all the background black out. And this one, we stripped all his pink out. So he's on the pink leather. So we get some pretty awesome results. The pink's picked up quite well. And there is our difference with our, just playing around showing you the difference with your dots and your stroke. So I don't know how clear that is. You see the little dots, and this one's a lot more, it's a lot less ink, you can tell. It's not a lot less vibrant, so it blends into the t-shirt a lot more, but it's still quite strong. Well, yes. Okay. I think that's everything. Did anyone get the code word?
Yes.
Who got the code word?
Neil.
Oh, sugar. Sorry. Let me jump on. So Danielle, you got. Oh, Danielle, awesome. Oh my God. I need to turn this one off. Sorry, guys. Oh, welcome.
The welcome's also the goodbye.
I lost this for a minute, sorry. Oh, anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed that and learnt a little bit with half toning, and also more materials that you can work with your apparel printer. There's a lot of different materials, and there's so many cool apps in here now that can help us work with them a lot more easier. So thank you all for joining. Thank you, Andy. And thank you, everyone, for stopping in and checking us out and listening to us ramble with our terrible internet connection.
Thanks, everyone. If you've sent a message, we'll get back to you.
Everyone liked our mascot in the background. Awesome. We will see you in the group.
Thanks.